Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me for another Multidimensional Monday. I'm glad you enjoyed last week's episode. I really enjoyed doing it as well, and Cheryl did a good job. This week, I'm going to be channeling the Esther group in the same way that I normally do. We will be doing another episode with Cheryl and some others actually coming up as our schedules begin to line up on Mondays. So thank you for your comments and your support. And I'm so glad that you enjoyed that transmission from the Galactic Command. And thank you for subscribing. I'm going to take off my glasses now and go into channel and see what the Esther group has to say today. As this vessel steps aside, we come through. We are the galactic consciousness, the Pleiadian consciousness known as the Esther group. And we are indeed part of the Galactic Command and the Galactic Federation. We all work together. We want to thank you for participating here in this group. We consider it a privilege to speak with you, each and every one of you, for we know who you are. And we are here in support of you. We have said this many times, and we will continue to do so until you truly feel it in your heart, until you truly feel when you close your eyes at night and you ask to communicate with us that you can feel our presence. This is important that you relax in this way, that you give yourself time for silence in your life, to quiet your mind, to set aside all personal concerns and issues, problems. For many of you are able to keep busy during the day, to distract yourselves or handle the things that are important going on in your life. But when you lay down at night, when you go to sleep, this becomes a natural time where the brain switches gears a bit. It begins to relax a bit, and all the concerns that maybe you had pushed back come forward, don't they? And they begin to occupy a lot of your space and kind of bring up some anxiety there, and can further the tension in your body. So instead of relaxing when you go to sleep, many of you begin to have trouble sleeping or interruption. This is quite common. We would like to give you something to use for this. We would like to give you an idea or a tool to use when you are getting ready to go to bed, or when you are trying to meditate or go into a meditative state, we will say, when you want the mind to actually be quiet a bit. And you can certainly go straight at it and ask the mind to be quiet and step aside. But you could also do a visualization. And this is very simple. And you can use your imagination to design it in whatever way that is comfortable for you. But we feel that in the beginning, especially when you're trying to put aside some of those worries that you have, things that won't be solved during the night, things that will not really be helpful to be thinking of before you go to bed. These solutions usually come when you are in your most relaxed state. These solutions usually come when you set them aside and allow them to come up in a natural way for you. So what we suggest is to, when you're ready to go to sleep, visualize either a bag or a box, and visualize putting all of your cares and worries, things that keep coming up in your mind as you're laying there, in this box or this bag and sealing it up. And just load it up. Load it up with everything. Load it up with the troubles about the bills. Load it up with the troubles about the children or the job. Whatever it is in your body that's bothering you and that you keep thinking about, keeps coming up, put it in a bag or a box, this imaginary box or bag, seal it up good after it's really full. Everything. Just picture your mind emptying into it and sealing it up and set it outside of your bedroom door. As you envision this, I'm putting this bag or this box with everything that keeps coming up in my mind, and I'm putting it outside my bedroom door and I'm shutting it. And later on, I will get to it. You may have to let your mind know that it's okay to do this. You may actually have to tell yourself, it's okay. All of my issues, my problems, and my concerns are in that box or in that bag. They're right there. And any time that it's a good time for me to go through some of those things, I will do it. But right now is my time to rest. So that is our suggestion for you so that you can allow yourself to go into quietness, to envision that perfect place where you like to be. For many of you, it's in the woods. It's sitting in a chair comfortably around trees and hearing birds, or at a lake. And for many of you, it's at the ocean, laying in the sun or in the water, being actually in the water. So when you're ready to have quietness, you might perhaps envision something like that. And we hope this suggestion helps you to find a way to allow those worries and things to stay outside of your bedroom. And knowing that anytime you're ready to unpack them at another more convenient time when you're not trying to sleep, they'll be there. We come here in full support of humanity, and we know that the energy here is going to be intensifying. New things are coming, as you heard from the Galactic Command. Contact or proof that we exist in your world is coming within the next few years. We would see this as a real possibility. Some sort of proof that we are here. Some sort of proof that others in your galaxy exist. And many of you already accept this, but it is not quite mainstream. So this will be coming. And when this happens, you're going to need a place sometimes to quiet down. And just, even right now, a place to relax your body and your mind. This will really help you to realign your being and allow you to lighten the load a bit of all the things that are happening in your world and around you personally. And remember that we are always open for communication directly to you or in your guided writing, if you choose to do so. This is our brief message for today. We love you. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next week.